What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Open Shutter Live. It is Wednesday, October 21st, 2021.
Very
Is
precise.
it the 21st?
Oh, so
20.
20.
20th. Yeah.
It's 10, 20, 21, man. It's like some weird math formula.
Yeah. So here we are again. And tonight we're going to be talking about motivation and keeping yourself inspired during the off months. I will get into what I mean by that, but
Yeah.
let's just do some house cleaning real quick.
Yeah.
The Cowboy workshop was awesome.
Shout out to your
Thanks.
friend, the Cowboy, man.
Yeah, the Cowboy was awesome. Brian was
Shout out to
awesome.
the Cowboy, man.
I think everybody had fun. I think they got all a little surprised by what happened at the end. And
Just glad we also
Renee
go
will
watch Paul's
give us a
video.
review.
Paul has an
Please.
awesome video out from the night, so
Thanks.
make sure to go watch that. And you're
Look
gonna
around
want to
from
come
LA.
back. You're gonna want to actually attend next year, I think. So
Oh, yeah.
Go watch.
I think, well, Brian said next year's going to be bigger and better. So
Of course.
lots
so
of planning.
Things are happening.
We went from one in 2020 to 5 in 2021. So
Sweet
To
exponential growth. That's
next year's going to be like 10, I guess, or something.
Roxy already asked for like 8. So
Wow.
okay.
You gotta give the people what they want.
yeah.
If they want that, we'll deliver.
It was fun. You had a good time.
Yeah, no, it was great.
Yeah.
The whole
I had
series
fun.
was fantastic.
The other ones that I attended were fun as well. So everybody was having a great time. So yeah, no, this whole series was a blast, and I think a big success. And everybody should have walked away with lots and lots of good photos. So keep posting them, people. We want to see them.
Totally.
So
Yeah.
Paul, if you have anything to add, we'll kick it to you.
Thanks everyone for jumping on. Another episode of Open Show. I think it's going to be a fun show. Like Andre said, big thanks to the Cowboy and Brian and Laura for making the whole series happen. So that's what we've been working on for the past month. So if this is your first time watching this show, we all have YouTube channels on here, and we all do different stuff, but we all do the same stuff. We do different stuff. We just like to make stuff. We like to make stuff happen. So bunch of behind the scenes stuff on the 5 workshops. If you haven't seen them, check them out. They're on my channel. I'm sure Andre put the link somewhere. And now I'm planning to figure out what I'm going to do with my channel, because now I have to actually work more. Otherwise, I like Brian and Andre talking. That's like the video. I don't have to really do much. I just let them carry the video. Now I have to talk more. So I just did like a collab on the weekend with my friend Zaid, who started a YouTube channel, and it's more of if you guys know the channel Johnny Strides in Toronto. It's kind of like a point of view, walk and talk, exploring neighborhoods. Anyway, he's gonna be like the West Coast guy for that, like the west side of the GTA. So
Nice.
I might drop that video tomorrow. I'll have to see how it goes, but just did a collab. So again, he talks, so I just let him talk, and I don't have to really do much, so it makes things a lot easier. But anyway, very exciting stuff, and it's gonna be a fun show. Thanks, Andre, for doing this.
No problem.
Yeah, Mr. McGowan is in the middle of the woods. That's why he's in a different place, apart from his normal studio setup. So you want to explain where you are, man?
I am currently sitting just outside Mayo, Quebec,
Nice.
in a small organic farm, and just been enjoying a few days away. But can't miss the guys, right? So we're here.
Man, we appreciate you jumping on in the middle of the woods. I mean,
Yeah, we appreciate it.
but Brian
One
went to
cell tower around here.
places. Yeah.
One cell tower around here, and it's on the other side of the mountain. So if I drop off, that's why.
Shout out to Park Omega, which is
Park
apparently hitting
Omega?
jam. Yeah.
10 out of 10. Easy. Check it out if you've never been. I'll be back for sure. Park Omega. Also,
Park
Gatineau
Omega,
Park.
Yeah.
Gatineau
That
Park.
park's nice. Yeah.
Beautiful. Great hikes. Until it got sunny in the afternoon, and then all the tourists came out and decided to fill the trails up.
Oh,
But when it
really?
was dark and rainy in the morning, it was fantastic. Nobody was
Darn
there.
tourists.
No people is nice sometimes.
Well, yeah, for sure, man, for sure.
So I'm heading back tomorrow, cutting
You
through.
going back home
Algonquin.
tomorrow? It's too bad.
Yeah, cutting through Algonquin on my way back. See what I can see there.
Say hi to Madawaska, man.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
I got 700 photos from today to go through, plus video clips.
Oh,
Nice.
that was a good day then.
I'm looking forward to Saturday and Sunday coming up too. So
Yeah, big things.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Explore Ontario. Good time for our sponsor.
yeah, yeah, because we know Rocket.ca is not.
We know Rocket.ca ain't going to sponsor us, so that's okay.
I know. It kind of hurts.
Next time you go in the store, you should just say, "Hey, did you by any chance see anything on your social media accounts about a group doing something?"
Anyone else locally that sells
someone-
smoke grenades?
Did you just see a? Was someone rude to you on Instagram? Because that was us.
Being nice didn't work, so.
Oh man, that's all right. That's
Anyway.
all right. It's fine. It's fine.
Check out everybody's YouTube channels. Let's have some fun. Over to Evans.
Yep. Fun times. Unfortunately, I couldn't make most of the workshops.
Missed it,
But the
man.
one I made, I was able to get to was fun, and I'll be watching
Yeah.
Paul's BTS videos to catch up.
Thank you.
I went to the Scarecrow one, and I think I posted a very short sequence of that
Yep.
one. The Scarecrow is only about a minute, so when you get a chance,
Yep.
take a look at that.
That's
good.
And fortunately for me, I now get back my A7 III
There
back
you go.
from repairs after almost 3 months without it. So
Oh,
How does it
I'm
feel, man?
excited.
How does it feel?
Oh, it feels like getting the camera for the first time. I went out yesterday just shooting random stuff, just testing it out, make sure it's working, because this thing died completely and for some reason it's back up. So even though it took 3 months, it's back in my hands.
Why so long, man? COVID?
Get to go out. Well, yeah, not COVID per se, but apparently parts shortage everywhere.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Yep. the
I
funny
know
thing
all
is,
about it.
yeah, the funny thing is, as soon as I picked this up, the camera that I have been waiting for 4 years is about to be announced tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Which is the A7 IV.
Never ends, man.
Well, that camera, I knew I wanted it because I mean I needed a second full frame body for my wedding stuff. But
Yeah.
with how well this A7 III has served me, it just makes sense to get the A7 IV. That becomes my primary body. This becomes my backup.
Yeah. Yeah. Always need a backup.
yeah,
Totally.
especially if you're doing weddings.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You can't have a camera die and say, "Oh, sorry about that." What?
Yep.
What?
Yeah, no.
Because when this camera went away, I realized the importance of having a backup body all the time.
Yeah.
I had to. Well, I have some other cameras, but not ones that I'm really comfortable with, right? To shoot a wedding with. So
Yeah.
it was kind of challenge, but I still made it work.
Good.
Sweet. So that means there's gonna be lots of people doing the A4
Oh, somebody
review on
already,
YouTube tomorrow, or
somebody already accidentally leaked their video, Tony Northrop. So,
Oh, did he?
so everybody knows all the details already.
Because today
It's
was like
fine.
the DJI Global Cinema thing.
Yeah,
I mean, that's all I saw.
Yeah,
I know.
and then Northrop accidentally put his video live briefly, but people
Yeah.
got to download it and share it somewhere else.
Does he get in trouble for that? Does he get in trouble for
Probably. I don't know if Sony will ever give him something under NDA again, but you know,
that? Yeah.
Bye-bye sponsorship deal.
yeah.
That's why Rocket, we would never do that to you. That's why you should sponsor us. we always honor our NDAs.
Yeah, no leaks.
No leaks.
leaks.
Just smoke bombs. No leaks, just smoke bombs. Oh, good times.
So the whole premise of tonight's show is motivation and keeping yourself inspired. We've talked about fall colors and winter and summer and all these other months.
Yeah.
But what I mean by this is, so you've got fall, winter, but you have that time in between, which is kind of like late October, November, when you don't have snow normally, everything looks gray and blah. And then you have winter, and then coming into spring, so you kind of have March, maybe a little bit of April, when same thing. So everything's blah,
The dead
no
zone.
color. I find a lot of people have trouble keeping themselves motivated.
Yeah.
And going
Also,
out
like,
and shooting.
Also, like, you got to take into account like the seasonal like disorder people get. Like, was it the seasonal affective disorder?
Yeah.
Yeah,
When people just get into like a
for sure.
funk.
Yeah, because the
They
lack
just
of
don't
the
want to do
sun
anything,
and
right? Yeah, the lack
See,
of
this
sun,
is-
vitamin C.
this is when you have to just kick yourself in the butt and just go out and shoot. And I've got lots of photos queued up, taken either in November, March. So I'm not going to say I have a lack of motivation ever. I do sometimes.
Right.
But I force myself to get out and shoot, even if it's just going for a drive, finding something moody. I've got pictures that will show, but I have a whole list of things that you can try and do as well. And I'm going to kick it to the other guys too, to whatever they can come up with. But, you know, go to a
I'm not
bookstore.
gonna lie, I have no pictures queued up for this.
Okay, well, I got lots.
Okay.
Show one from today.
Oh yeah, I can show stuff.
Show one today.
So, like, first, you know, go to a bookstore, buy a photo book of somebody that you admire as a photographer, and just look at their work. You know, maybe it'll spark that little interest in something else you want to do or try. You know, go for a walk, go for a hike, just around your neighborhood. See how your neighborhood looks different this time of year versus the summer, winter.
Right.
Generally, it's not as cold, so you know what? You're not going to have to usually bundle up as much as the December, January, February here in Canada.
Hopefully.
That's nice today. So
it was nice today.
You know,
also, like, but Brian mentioned last week with the challenge, like, just give yourself a challenge, like 15 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yep.
And give yourself just a time block just to like make a photo and just to look, because it actually pushes you to actually like do it when you give yourself a deadline. So one lens, 30 minutes, go out and take a photo, and then you just kind of get into like the rhythm of it.
That's another great one. Join a photo club. Get out, shoot.
Oh,
you know, we have
shameless plug.
I know, but Get Out Shoot has lots of different meetups all the time. So
yeah, we try.
You know, you're going to be with other like-minded people that like
There's
the same thing that you do.
There's a lot of power to that, because people see, like, we all look at the same thing, but people will see it differently. So you can really learn something when you.
I've seen that. I've seen that in the other walks I've been in. You know, I'll see something, Brian sees something, Paul, Evans, and all the other people, and you see their photos starting to post, and it's like, wow, I never saw that. But
exactly,
it's like, whoa, okay, that's cool. And so
true, man. There's a lot of power to that.
Yeah, that whole group power, you know, charges something in you, and that gets those creative juices flowing.
Strength in numbers.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't be afraid.
The other thing that I like to do is in those situations where I don't want to head out or feeling too tired to get out, you can also do stuff indoors, right? Those are the times I sometimes play with flashes and light setups and stuff like that. Those are the times where I try different things in photography that I typically don't shoot.
Yep.
Like shooting water drops at home, right? Um, Shooting water splashes, that kind of stuff at home. Even products, right? Just randomly picking up items in the house and try to get nice product shots out of those things.
Yep.
I take that time to do some of those things, just to gain some extra skills sets or stuff that maybe I'm interested in, but I'm never really shot. I take that time to sharpen my skills on those things. Um, because like I
100%.
always say, as a wedding photographer, I gotta face different scenarios and a little bit of everything. So as a wedding photographer, you shoot products, you shoot real estate, you shoot architecture, you shoot people. So
Mhm.
by practicing some of these things, it gives you a better understanding of what to expect in the real world scenarios at home.
Always
use your,
practice.
use your time. Don't just sit there and mope around. Force yourself to take something in your room. Just go find something in your room or a couple of books and just play with, like Evan said, use a flash and put it here, and see what the flash does. It's just
Do the open shutter challenges.
yes. Do the challenges.
Do them. They
Fall
help.
colors coming up.
Here, I'm going to share a photo that I actually took during lockdown. But just something. You guys have it?
What?
Paul sharing a photo.
Is he? Oh, there he is.
I
Sorry.
don't know.
Yep. Well, I got.
It's on me today. Oh no.
It's all on you, buddy. Anything goes
The
wrong,
shoes.
blame Andre.
I know. I'm
The
sorry.
shoes on the other foot.
Yeah. See there,
Should have-
Paul's experimenting with
See,
a
I'm just
mirror.
using a mirror, right, with Apple. So just stuff like that. Just use it. Just get really creative with it,
Yep.
and you can make something. It's not the greatest photo in the world, but at least it gets you thinking about the photo or how to make it anyway. So just could be that simple, guys. I also ate that apple after, just full disclosure.
What?
Yeah, I know.
If you have kids, you have family members, practice portraits on them. That's one thing I used to do a lot. I haven't done that in quite a while because my kids are growing and they're becoming challenging for me to deal with. When I want to shoot them, the funny thing is I'm able to shoot other people's kids, but not my own kids, because they see you as daddy and they want to sit for you, right?
Yeah.
But other people kids sit for me. But a while back, what I used to do is, whenever I'm sitting home and I'm bored, I bring out the camera, set up a backdrop or whatever. Even if I don't set up a backdrop, just using one of the walls in my living room as a backdrop, just get my kids into the scene and practice different type of portrait shot. Play with your angles, right? Have them in one position. Play with your angles. Figure out if I want to do a full length shot, where do I have to aim? Where do I have to focus? That kind of stuff, and just play around with them. Bribe them.
Just have fun with it.
Yeah, it's
Just
true.
have fun with
Sometimes
it.
what? Give them a lollipop and they will sit, right? so that's something I like to do. Their birthday is coming up soon, so I'm gonna try it again. Try and see if
Cool.
I can do a birthday shoot with them. But that kind of activities in your own space, in your own living room, no matter how small it is, or even in your kitchen, right? You don't have to go out all the time, but just keep doing something, even if you're staying indoors.
100%.
Yeah. Keep yourself busy. Keep that mind going. Sharpen your skills.
It's good to keep your mind going anyway, just because.
Yep.
Yeah, it's your mind. Shout out to
idle-
Minds. Kim's
idle
saying
mind
bribe
isn't
them,
good.
which is hilarious.
Bribing is always great.
Yep.
Can you guys see that? Yeah.
Yeah.
this brings me to another thing. Most major cities have greenhouses, and they're open to the public.
Yeah.
So on a cold day, you don't want to go outside. Go to a greenhouse. Toronto's got a bunch.
Good tip.
Brampton, Hamilton's got a great one. I don't know them all, but I'm sure there's a bunch out there that I could find.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're there.
And just shoot different things.
A little symmetry there, right, bud?
Yeah, a little bit of
That's abstract. Yeah,
abstract close-ups.
I have tons of stuff that I've shot over the years from Centennial Park, and
That's where this is from.
one of the things I did with Centennial Park is getting to know the staff there. Most of the photos that I've taken there, I donate back to them.
Nice.
Just to sell as prints to raise money for the greenhouse.
Nice.
Because they do like Christmas cards at Christmas time.
Okay.
I don't know about other greenhouses, but like Centennial Park, there's Friends of the Conservatory, and they raise money for the conservatory. So it's a way
Good
that
cause.
you can also
Nice
way
shot,
you can
bud.
give back.
Yeah, good cause. Kim likes the
This-
museum with her son. Yeah, I know.
Museums work.
I love
Museums,
dinosaurs.
zoos, aquariums. There's a place I don't see it represented enough. Andre and I have been there, and you can get some great stuff there. Is Reptilia,
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Reptilia.
Yeah.
the one in Whitby, especially.
Nice and
is really
big.
good.
Oh yeah. This photo I took here is from the Butterfly Conservancy, whatever.
Oh, the Butterfly Conservatory. Which one?
Yeah.
Cambridge or Niagara?
The one in Cambridge that Brian and I went to one cold day. It was a cold
Yeah.
day, and we had nothing to do, so it's like we drove to Cambridge, and we sweat our butts off because it's hot in there. And
Yeah.
but there's tons of butterflies all around. It's beautiful. Also worth the drive. Go out, check this out. So
Yeah, it's definitely, and places like this, like Cambridge, if you book with a group, sometimes they'll open early just for your group.
because typically
Solid.
you're not allowed to use tripods during normal hours, just because you're a pest.
Yeah.
And so yeah, like Brian said, sometimes they'll open it up early for groups, and then you can kind of have free reign to do what you want then within reason.
Cool.
So this was a great spot. I had fun there.
Good
Yeah, I
job.
like that place.
Burlington's got the RBG, if I'm correct, RGB,
Yep.
whatever. Royal
RBG,
Botanical Gardens.
Royal Botanical, not red, green, blue.
It's not the Adobe greenhouse. The Adobe greenhouse. Yeah.
The Adobe Greenhouse. There we go.
Yeah, the Adobe greenhouse.
So yeah, no, check these places out. They're between us. We've been to a bunch of them, so they're very
Yeah.
well worth going to. And you'll have fun for a couple hours just and get shots that you don't normally get, and just try different things.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, 100%.
Can I share my? I'm sharing my screen again, Andre.
Yep. A picture in a picture.
So this is more like indoor stuff too, but just find like old photos and try to create some sort of feel around it. Create like a
Mhm.
vintage feel, like a moody feel, and just find like, because like not, people don't have a lot of just actual photos lying around. So if you find some old photos, just take a photo or just try to make something out of it. I think it could be a fun project, even just for a personal kind of project. But yeah, I like finding old photos.
Nice.
They're cool. That's my tip.
Okay. Nice.
Pro tips from Paul.
Pro tips for Paul for free.
another thing just to get out, just wake up early, go shoot a sunrise, sunset. If you get a nice one in those months, you're going to have something really.
Yes.
I'm going to find a picture. I know I had one. Okay, I'll share that one. That was taken on December 2nd, 2018. So that's a sunset. Just up in Caledon. There's no snow yet. It's probably close to zero, whatever it was, temperature-wise. You got some mist there.
Yeah.
But those clouds were there. I had that beautiful color, So there are photos out there.
Nice.
You just have to get out there and look for them.
It's a good one, man.
And I have another. That one.
Yeah.
November. Same thing. I think Brian was with me. I don't know if Brian
Is that a
was
drone one?
No, that's actually on York Street between Hamilton and Burlington there.
Oh, I don't
With
know if
the
I was
big-
with you for that then.
No, you weren't.
No.
No. It was just one afternoon. I was leaving Hamilton late, and then you look over, and it's like, oh, pull over and shoot it. So, sunrises, sunsets. Don't be afraid to go out and get them. And they're not that late or that early at this time of year.
No, I know. That's the only good thing, right?
Not like a summer sunrise. They are way too early, people.
Yeah, need two coffees that day.
There you go.
Oh,
You asked
Today?
me to share one. That's from today.
that's awesome.
Nice.
Did you name it?
Beautiful.
Moose?
No, I just did it quick just now. I didn't even go through every photo. I just found one, and okay, I'll do that
There
one.
you go. So
That's
whenever
nice.
if you find yourself in Park Omega, make sure you take a photo. Take a photo
Yeah,
of a moose.
You'll be getting banger photos like this easy in Park Omega.
Now, how close were you?
I don't even think I was at 400 on that.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
I'd have to
it's
go
good.
through
And they're not like aggressive, eh? Like they just kind of
Well,
chill out.
the males can be
Yeah,
just because of the time of year.
yeah.
234. Oh, you. Yeah, you were pretty close, actually. Damn.
Yeah. Renee said great shot.
Thanks, Renee.
It's pretty good that they come so close.
I've got shots of them sticking their heads in my car.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Really?
the elk and the deer, they'll just stick their heads right in your car.
and they're looking for food.
Yep. Yeah, they actually sell carrots at several places through the park. You buy them by the bag.
How much are the carrots?
$3 for 2 pounds.
Yeah.
Lots of
Damn.
memories, though.
Exactly. But it's
Lots of-
definitely worth checking out.
Wow.
I don't know. I know I've got some good shots of moose. I know I've got some good shots of bears,
Yeah.
Arctic wolves, Arctic foxes.
Damn.
Jeez, it's like a Jurassic Park over there.
Yeah. So anyway, Park
That's-
Omega. Go
Park
there.
Omega, guys. It's the place to go, apparently.
I know. I keep hearing about it, but it's, yeah. It's on the list.
Yeah, it's definitely worthwhile. For the video people, I've got some 120 footage of a bear dragging leaves into its den.
Ooh.
Solid.
Nice black bear.
Making a comfy
Right.
bed.
Yep.
Nice.
Getting ready because they do. The bears in the park do hibernate. So
Yeah, I
Right on.
guess. Well, looking
So there-
forward to more of your photos, man.
So there again, people go on a drive, go to a place like
Go on a
Park
6-hour
Omega.
But if you're not out near Gatineau and you're in the Toronto area, there's the zoo you can walk through.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's open all year round, and you can get some
Or-
great photos from the zoo.
Or go to Rat Ray and meet Karen, and she'll take you to the deer.
Okay, that you could do too.
Because there are deer in Rat Ray. But You got to go through Karen first because she is the deer man. She is the deer whisperer. Good times. I just love how she popped out. Like, oh, I'm Karen. I'm here.
Hello.
Jeez. Anyways, good times.
And this brings me to bad weather. Don't be afraid of bad weather.
Bad weather makes for good photos.
Makes some great photos. And this time of year, you've got, lots of wind usually.
For this.
I know.
I can feel bad weather.
I can't tell you how many times Brian and I have gone out in bad weather, frozen ourselves, soaked ourselves, just from the rain, the snow, the waves. So
the other nice thing about this time of year is fog.
Fog is great.
Yeah.
Fog.
Mm-hmm. Nice one. Little
fog is always a good thing.
Yeah.
If there's any hint of fog, usually Brian or I'll message each other and we'll get outside.
Get outside. I'm outside your door.
Even rain, even if it's absolutely pouring rain, you can find somewhere that's sheltered.
Yeah.
And you can get a shot. If your gear's not weatherproof and you don't want to get soaked yourself, you can find somewhere that is sheltered. I know Andre's done it, and I just shared one here.
Yeah.
I just found a spot that was sheltered. It was absolutely pouring.
Yeah.
But you can still find a spot to get a shot.
Yeah.
And just make the best of the location where you're stuck stranded because it's absolutely pouring.
Like Brian knows, I've used the train station a number of times because there's the nice overhang, and I've got some great shots of trains in the rain. I did that anamorphic video of the train, which looks awesome. Trains in snow. You're kind of protected from the weather, but it's it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Here I wasn't protected.
Oh, shout out Oakville.
Brennan.
Oh, that was a good day. We both got some good from now on.
I think
it's always good when the lake is choppy like that.
Weren't those girls filming each other or something, singing? But I don't know how they were doing it because it was so windy that day, and they almost got soaked.
They weren't using the audio from that. I can guarantee you that.
So, bad weather, it's going to churn up the lake. If the waves are coming from the right way, you're going to get nice waves crashing.
Drama, man. Drama.
Yeah. You got clouds.
Yeah.
The lone guy that walked out, it was perfect. It was like, okay, you're fair game. Happens. You're fair game, and it's
gotta use it.
Nice and moody. And I know I'm a fan of black and white. If you watch the show, you know that. So this time of year is great for me because there really isn't a lot of color around. So I turn most of these photos black and white. And I think
hi Jessica.
Sorry, this no, this is color, but
I like that one.
So
that's cool.
And you have to realize that wave is probably 15 feet tall crashing over that. 10 to 15 feet. Man. So
I like that one.
I couldn't find them in time, but I have shots from the Burlington Bridge. I was there one day, same time of year, waves crashing in. It was just awesome.
Yeah, I like waves.
Waves crashing on piers is always good. You have to wait and time it.
Just go on burst mode and just shoot a bunch and see what happens.
And it's digital. If you don't get the right shots, just delete them. Exactly. I'm not gonna lie.
Is Ben in the chat?
That's why you need something like the A1. Shoot 30 frames per second.
Yeah, exactly.
So don't be afraid of bad weather. And it's great because when Brian and I go out in it, there's usually not a lot of people out, so these places are usually pretty dead. So
yeah, exactly.
We got the places to ourselves. Usually, we don't have to fight with parking and just the tourists, and it's just great. So bundle up, bring some extra clothes with you. So if you do get wet, change them. Don't be afraid to get out.
I'm sharing maybe two of my. This is one of my all-time favorite images, but was captured around this time of the year.
Yeah, it's a great edit.
This was Fox of the Credit Park.
Nice.
Right. Just went out there for a walk. It was about to rain. The clouds look good. You know, take a shot. Nothing much
great
to
edit,
it. And then this one here. This is
like
a little bit of an abstract.
Yep.
One of the images I shared on Pixabay for download, and it's gotten downloaded a lot of times, maybe 10,000 thereabout times on Pixabay downloads. I didn't really see much to it, but it was more of an abstract, heavy rain falling on my windscreen. Right. So all I did was focus on the windscreen, let everything else go out of focus, and get that kind of the light, the car in front of me, the brake lights on. Take that shot. People seem to like it a lot on Pixabay.
Yeah, that little pop of red.
That red makes the photo, man.
Pulls you in.
The red makes the photo.
Yep. So don't be afraid of bad weather. Just do it.
Bad
safely.
weather should be
That's
afraid
it.
of you.
Yeah.
You get all these bangers.
We're in Canada. We get it. So
where's Meeks? Where's Meeks? We got Canadians.
Don't be stupid about it. Like if it's a snowstorm and you're not comfortable driving, don't go out in it. Then don't do dumb things. But
be safe.
Leave those for Brian and I.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I do dumb things. I'm gonna admit I do dumb things. I will go out in snowstorms. I'm like the only car around.
Please avoid non-essential travel.
I drive a Subaru. I have all-wheel drive, so it's good. Some good snow tires on, and I just go around and just get shots that you don't normally get. But be safe about it, people. We watch you back every week.
Yeah.
The other thing you can do is you can teach yourself some editing skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the shot on the right here is as it was shot, or one shot, and the very same instance, maybe 10 seconds later, the one on the left was shot. So you can turn, just through editing and teaching yourself some editing, you can totally change the mood of your photo.
Yeah.
Even though these were taken 20 seconds apart at most, it's just
the left one is way more scarier.
Oh yeah, I love it.
I love the left one too.
Yeah, the left one it's quite good. It's like the Ring 3,
Yeah, just it's a chance if there's nothing to go out and shoot, you can also teach yourself some editing skills.
Yeah.
And create different looks with your shots.
Never stop.
Lots of hours of learning.
I've been doing that a lot recently. Playing with different color tones to my images. Right. I've normally edited my weddings the traditional way, which is trying to keep the colors as original as possible. But these days I'm trying to push colors a little bit. And it's all because I'm trying to play around with different edits, different color tones in the image, and saving them as presets. So who knows? One of these days I might share a couple of presets with you guys. Not even maybe sell, but some maybe give back to the community some way with some of the presets that I'm collecting and I'm creating as a result of playing around with some of these colors and the calibrations and the HSL tabs and stuff like that. But one of the things that I'm also playing a lot with is that, I know how to do retouching and stuff, but I've been lazy of late. taking the easy route out. So recently, whenever I have some downtime, what I'm doing is taking some of my old images and doing serious retouch work on them, right? Just maybe not to post, but something to improve my skills on retouching, right? So spending the time on learning some of the tools that you already have is also a great thing to do.
Or you practicing? Love it.
Cool. So there again, I don't know. This is just a favorite tree of mine in the Georgetown area.
Love that tree, man.
I wanted to shoot it this summer, but they were growing corn, so the corn is way too high, and I can't shoot it. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Perfect clouds, it was just a perfect scene, but I get there, all this corn's there, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do it. So if you see there, this shot was taken in March when you still don't have any color, a little bit of haze in the air. And yeah.
Love that tree, man.
It's a great tree.
A lot of people know this spot.
50 point.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Know that spot well too.
Get your tripod out and do some long exposure. So play around with things.
Yep.
This time of year, or this was actually taken in March, but this is the whole theme. Nobody else was there. Maybe there was like one or two people walking a dog, but I'm there by myself during the middle of the day. It was overcast. Get the tripod out, put a couple filters on if I needed to, do some long exposures, smooth out that water. And
works.
I know, black and white.
Black and white. Well, you have
and
to,
there,
right?
And there's the color version. Very muted, but
yeah.
Go
back to the black and white again. Yeah.
Same picture. I just edited. I just wanted to try. There again. Great place.
Sounds free.
Get yourself in the shot sometimes.
There he is.
So another long exposure. Just pre-focus it and put it on self timer, and away you go.
I'm just thinking, how long is the self timer going for?
10 seconds should be more than enough.
I can't remember.
Don't even need the self timer anymore.
Nope. Your phone apps and the phones are so
Phone
good
apps,
now, and
yeah,
don't be afraid. Use yourself.
Yeah, totally.
Who cares what people think?
Not everyone does that. Yeah.
I know, but like sometimes a photo needs a person in the shot, and I was told this by a very, very experienced photographer who actually did commercial work way back when in the film days, and he said sometimes the photo needs a person just to set the whole scene off, and
I believe that.
It just adds. Sometimes it just adds.
It's a personal connection thing. It's a connection. It's
People also provide scale.
That's true.
And scale.
Yeah, because if I'm not standing there, you really don't. It's hard to tell how tall these things are.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. So don't be afraid to get yourself in there.
Man.
So.
I like that train shot that you had there.
The
red train there. Yeah, the red train. VIA? Was it a VIA? I don't know. CP?
Red rule strikes again.
Yeah, always. Because I always see it. CN, yeah.
CN.
Yeah.
This is February, but you know what? There wasn't much snow. Everything's blah. And
the traffic lights are red too, which is great. Matches.
So yeah, no.
Shout out CN, man.
Yeah. That was actually a
Should've-
nicely painted one.
Yeah, I know. It's so clean and fresh.
It's not normal.
I know. Well, you haven't been much elsewhere.
Yeah.
I shared my screen, Andre,
You did? Okay,
I sure
I
did.
will share it.
because I got a banger right here.
Nice.
No, I don't.
Fences.
But just use like, you can just use like a fence, baseball diamond fence, and just try to see, and then just try to frame the trees. Use the fence as like like the focal point. I don't know. Just play around with it. Use your environment. Anyway, that's what I was trying to get at.
Fences. I thought I had-
Fences work. Fences work.
Fences work.
Yeah, you just gotta get the right angle sometimes,
Yeah. Oh, I don't have that.
What? You should have everything.
Yeah, I know.
Who hired this guy to host?
Yeah, I know. All the pressure. I can't handle the pressure. I can.
we gotta call Meeks back.
So now,
A nice one.
Brian and I, during this time of the off months, we actually did a lot of testing when it came to light painting, the light brush, and all the different light tools that I had created.
Right.
So we'd gotten to a point where, okay, let's bring in some models. And there was a time where we were at my office, actually in the warehouse, I don't know, 2 or 3 nights a week for a while there. It was just nuts.
Mhm.
But, just doing different things with models. That's actually in a dark room. And I don't know if you can see, my trusty flashlight with I don't want to blind everybody.
Yeah.
But these are fiber optic cables, and the light travels through that. And if actually you look at the picture, you see all the individual strands, and that's the only thing lighting up the
That's cool, man.
model.
That's pretty cool.
So, another one.
Oh wow.
Same thing, dark room. The model has to stay still because these are all long exposure shots. That was actually 6.7 seconds long.
Okay.
We were usually using bulb mode, so that way you
Yeah.
can start it, do what you need to do, and close the shutter when you have to.
Yeah.
Another one,
Pretty cool.
different model. Same thing, dark room. The only light is coming from the light brush.
Damn.
Yeah, the light brush was always great.
So it gave us, we talked about it earlier, but it gave us time to experiment because, it's crappy out. I had the use of the warehouse at my office, which
Nice.
we used.
It's nice of your work to do that. Or
Yeah.
did they not know?
No, my boss knew. I was
Yeah.
totally honest with my boss and asked him, and he's like, "Yeah, after hours, no problem."
That's
So,
cool. Cool boss.
It's been different now with a certain thing going on, but
Yeah.
we used it a lot.
No doubt. Free space.
Free space. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Get a girl on a ladder.
Jeez.
Do some light painting.
A little bit of off-camera flash popped in at the end.
Yeah. That's a
You
good
guys
one,
might
too.
know, you guys might know her, Laura.
Yeah.
And all we did here was use the light tube, but then we wet the floor so you get the reflection.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's cool. I dig that.
Do you have any water balloons queued up?
that I didn't.
That's a cool one too. This yellow thing. Whoa,
That
jeez.
we didn't. wet the floor, but that's okay.
Just experimenting with different colored tubes as well.
Yeah.
Played with a lot of color combinations.
And you have to experiment, especially when you're trying something new. You really need to dial down the whole process. You need to know your settings. Brian can attest to this. We had experimented a lot on our own before we even brought in any of the models. So, yeah, we got to a point where we were very
What's my shutter speed supposed to be? Brian knows that joke.
How do you think the whole workshop thing works when we do the light painting workshops?
Yeah,
when I should command and Andre knows exactly what to do.
Lotus, okay.
Make a flower.
What?
Everybody else is like, what? And Andre's like, I got this.
Train professionals, kids.
Yeah, no, it's it really shows that we're passionate about this. We love what we're doing. We never let the off months distract us or take that motivation away. We actually kicked ourselves in the butts, and I'll have to count one day how many photo shoots we did that year. It was
a lot.
It was a lot, and but we're at a point now where we can put on a workshop and we're comfortable. We're proficient.
I just showed a different kind of light painting. We could actually workshop this kind too.
Okay, let me. Oh yeah, this was fun too.
So that's one model.
Yeah.
So what we had her put her hands on a white sheet, backlit with a flashlight for each spot she put her hands.
Yeah.
Backlit the whole thing with a light, and then finally put her for one last shot. It's built. I forget how long the exposure was on this. I can look. 54 seconds.
Damn.
So you have to have pitch black
to
be able to do stuff like this.
Yeah.
But when it's pitch black, you create every bit of lighting.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That was awesome. We got to do more of that.
Yeah, those are fun.
Sorry,
challenging too.
I see you, Evans, but I'm going to share two more real quick.
No, probably.
This is another model we worked with, same thing, dark room.
Oh, Sam.
Just the light brush. And those two strands just happen to be perfect. The perfect width to frame his eye. It's one thing that's totally random, right? So these are just, you can't control them.
Yeah.
Let me do the last one of him.
Oh, jeez.
So, in this way, with the lighting from the back, you're going to get a little bit of spill over the front and then have his front all shadowed out. Versus the other shot with Erin, we were a little bit farther forward, so it came more light on her.
Right.
Yeah, no, we love it.
It's cool, man. Dig that.
Hours and hours.
It's all right. It's what it's about.
That, and we're going to Evans. Boom.
It's just one of those things, practicing at home.
The mannequin?
This is a mannequin.
Yep.
Took one of, my wife's old wigs, put it on the mannequin.
Nice.
And actually the backdrop, the white backdrop is actually the light. So I just backlit the mannequin, and the soft box is actually the background as well.
Cool.
Right. So just practicing at home with a small soft box, just a small mannequin. And this is years ago. I was just learning light positions and stuff like that. So just go ahead and play around with stuff.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, if you don't have a model, A mannequin would be
Yep.
perfect.
Mannequin
So,
head. They're cheap.
Yep.
Apparently they're cheap, Evans, right? How much is a mannequin head?
This I think I bought for $5 from the
Oh.
hair store. Right.
$5.
So I went into the hair store, asked if they had any extra mannequins they're not using that I can buy. And lo and behold, they had some old ones. And they sold them to me for $5. So
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
I brought
That's
it
a
home.
great tip.
Yeah, it's so
That's a
just
great
walk
tip.
into the hair stores, ask, right? And if sometimes you may get it for free. Because I think at some point I was even using one of those styrofoam mannequin heads, but they don't work as well because it's white.
Yeah.
The light kind of bounces off of them too much.
Mhm.
But if you had some of these kind of nude or tan shaped colored mannequin heads,
Yeah.
they work perfect for practicing lighting, right?
And this way,
so-
if you're doing this, you're not going to look like a dumbass when you actually shoot somebody in
Shoot
like a real
somebody up.
person.
Yeah, a real
So
person.
you could have
Yeah.
your stuff dialed down. That's a great thing to
Important.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's a great
actually
tip.
have since then I've actually bought a full length mannequin that
Wow.
I found off on I think
Did
it
you
was
name her yet?
Marketplace. No, yeah. I think it was on
Doll-
Marketplace. I
Dolly?
found it for like $80. So I bought it
Uh,
full head mannequin that you can clothe and everything.
Oh, wait.
And what I use that for is when I used to have my studio as my basement, as my studio, or even sometimes when I shoot in my living room before the clients come in, I use that full length mannequin to set up my lights the way I want them to. So when the client gets in, all I have to do is tweak the position a little bit, and
Nice.
I'm ready to shoot.
Perfect.
That's good. That's a good tip.
That's a
man.
great tip, people.
That's a really good tip.
Yeah, practice
I think
what you're going to
one of the
do.
things Andre and I do more too when the weather goes to crap is steel wool.
Yeah.
Oh,
You do some
yeah.
stuff around that.
We do a lot
Does-
more abandoned stuff too,
Mm.
which
But when you do the steel wool, there's a lot less to burn when everything's already dead. So
okay, I got to
No,
share this.
there's no gasoline.
I got
there.
one.
Oh yeah, that's
There
our.
we go.
That's
I
like
always
our,
wonder where you guys
Oh,
got this school
man.
bus from.
Jeez.
Was it an active school bus?
we bribed
It's a
somebody.
secret. It's a secret.
Ah,
Can never tell, but we had one shot to get this shot
Nice.
because that's all the time we had was to get up there, do it once, and that was it.
You had one
So
shot.
this
You had
is
one
this
chance.
is one take.
one take. Yeah.
Man,
One
Oh, you
take, and then
nailed it.
Andre was back down.
you nailed that one.
Oh yeah, we killed this. Andre
Kids.
got the perfect spin up there, and
Yeah.
School's back in session, kids.
Yeah. No,
Hey,
that was
Miriam.
fun. That was. Hello. Yeah. It's nice when things don't burn because then you can actually use different spots where
Yeah.
you really can't.
Yeah.
still trying to find a good example of a water balloon shot.
You got any handy?
I was looking for the Julia one because that's one of my favorites. I can't seem to find it though.
Oh,
There's so many to pick from, but
oh God.
Looks
We
like my
did-
kid's bus.
not here.
That's good.
We can show this one. Probably is okay. Have to be careful what we show.
Mm.
Okay, I hear ya.
Yeah, this one should be okay though.
Yeah.
So it's a 2-light setup. One light behind, backlight the water, one light in front. Andre's on a platform popping a water balloon.
Right. Right. Cool.
And we fill the water balloons with warm water. We
Yeah,
weren't
always
mean.
warm
We
water.
weren't mean,
Nice.
so
Yeah, it was always warm water.
Oh man.
We turned up the heat.
yeah. You know, in that
Details.
way you can do this stuff in those colder off months and not worry. And people think you're nuts to do things outside. So
Yeah. Let them think that, man.
yeah.
Another nice thing to do is just a photo walk, photo shoot. So take a friend of yours who happens to model and just go for a walk around town during the
Yeah.
day, during the night, whatever.
Oh, okay, fine. I will show.
Or even just a photo walk, and your friend doesn't have to be a model. He could just be a guy who's got a broken Sony. And
Yeah, could be.
then just has to pose for a photo. So you can show that one next.
Could be.
Yeah, that was girl Tara I know. She's got great style, so it was like, okay, come out, throw a sweater on
Yeah,
and not worry. So
it's cool. Good spot.
that's Hamilton, actually.
Shout out Hamilton.
Yeah.
And this is the night that he broke his Sony.
So,
Oh
Yeah.
no.
yeah.
Not
Poor
Evans.
Oh.
Yep.
okay.
Yep. It wasn't me,
It
but I
wasn't
know
Evans.
who he was.
Yes.
Oh man.
But I really like this alley, and we happened to be walking around. So I just said, hey, man, can you just walk down this alley? I don't need your face in the shot. Just walk. Because I really wanted a person in the shot.
Yeah, you need it.
So it doesn't matter who it is. It's just a dark alley and
Yep, you need someone.
the typical parking spot for a Dodge Caravan. So
Of course.
this guy's walking off to his Dodge Caravan there.
Maybe, yeah. That could be the
Nice.
story.
That's the story as far as I'm concerned. Mr. Bryant or Mr. Guy. I almost said his name.
Oh,
Can't say his name.
the guy.
Is he watching?
guy.
Maybe he's watching.
He might be watching. I don't know. Walking down to his Dodge Caravan.
Have you seen Breaking Bad? Exactly. Exactly.
And I have to get this in here quick. If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't do anything else, get at the drone and go to a gravel pit and take some shots. So I actually printed this out and it's on my wall. So
Solid.
Nice.
just very
So you,
abstract.
John, remind me when I see you on the weekend, we got to talk about a drone shot potentially.
Okay. So yeah, drones are great too because they don't complain. They might not like the wind too much, but
No.
in gravel pits, I don't know. I find gravel pits pretty awesome because there's so much abstractness there, and they just make for weird shots, and I love it because you don't see stuff
Yeah.
like this.
It's like a different planet.
Is
You
that
know?
is that Fox of the Credit?
It's up on the Caledon Mountain there. This is actually
I
the
think I've seen something like that close by Fox of the Credit with my drone in the sky.
yeah. There's pits there, but this is the pit on the east side of Highway 10 when you get up on the mountain.
Between 10 and Willoughby.
No, this is 10 and between 10 and Kennedy
Oh, okay. Oh, east side. Yes.
on the
Sorry.
east side. So
I was going.
I don't know.
west.
I find it interesting.
So, this is the first in one of my personal projects for this time of year. And it's just walking around wherever I can walk locally at night to try and find a photo.
It's a good one.
So this is just a building I've never walked behind before.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even have to cost you any money. Just go for a walk.
Yep.
But it's a personal project of mine to try and find different night photos close to home. And this is
Cool.
the first one that I found.
Cool.
Good one.
So you get the two benefits. One, you get some nice photos, and two, you actually get out for a walk, which is never a bad thing either.
And you get exercise.
Yeah.
Bonus.
True.
Good photo. I
Shout
like how
out
the elevator
to-
thing lines up, whatever that thing is. The green.
Shout out to that one person who left their light on for me.
Yeah, I know, right? Like,
Perfect.
Everybody else in this building goes to bed early. It looks like.
It's the seniors home.
It was like 11:30 at night. So
There we go.
yeah, there's plenty of things to do at all times of year.
Plenty.
Yeah, so don't let yourself block yourself. I'm
Yeah.
coming back to that.
You gotta use it, man. That's why you gotta
You know,
close it every
it's
week now.
There's just lots to do. If you're passionate,
That should
about
be on
this,
the VNR photography branded
Okay.
T-shirts.
I will put it on
should be.
there.
It should be, man.
The next batch will have it on there.
It should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just get out there.
Get out and shoot.
Yeah,
Well,
plain
well
and
said.
simple.
Well said.
Just have fun with it. Try new things. Learn something. Build up your skills in an area that you want to or haven't had time to, because you're going to have more time to do stuff. So have fun with it. Just
Take up night photography. There's a lot of night at this time of year.
oh yeah,
Take up night photography.
You get more
Yep.
night by each. You get more night each
The
day.
night
until-
is about to start at 5 p.m. So
Oh, fun.
we can light paint and
Excited.
steel at 6 o'clock at night. Woo!
Good.
Shout out to the Get Out Shoot community for filling up and doubling the night walk in Toronto.
Yeah. I don't know how many
Holy-
people you have, like 375.
I don't know. The last time I looked at the wait list, there's more people on the wait list than there are actually coming. So
Oh my
Wow.
god. Well, that's insane, man.
crazy.
That's
That's
awesome.
insane. You're gonna have to
Thanks
ask the
for
mayor
signing
for like
up.
approval.
They'll have like group A, B, and C.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
It's under 100, and I think that's
yeah, that's the
still
law. That's the law.
So 99, 98, 97.
I don't know what to do though. Like all these people want to come out. I'm gonna have to do another one.
You're gonna have to make another one. Just
Yeah.
do it. I don't know.
Just tell them to hang
Not
on.
you, it's
and-
the law.
You know what? I open it up to 75. We see how many we get, and
How are you gonna manage that?
I'm not.
You heard
I'll
it
just
here
post-
first.
I'll just post in the group and say it was nice to meet you all. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
I don't remember your name. I don't remember your name, but it was great
I
to
don't
meet
remember
you.
your face,
Uh,
but
oh
we're gonna
my.
start here and walk here, and
We're gonna
that's
end up
it.
at the Timmy's. Let's meet you for a coffee. There you
exciting.
go. See. Well, that'll be fun.
Which one's
it's gonna be a good time.
Which one's Saturday? That's Guelph,
Guelph.
right?
Guelph is this Saturday. Yeah.
Guelph.
that's Saturday morning, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I'm hoping I'll be able to
So
get
check
get
it out,
get,
people.
get some prison break to get there. You know?
Ask the warden for a
Yeah.
permit.
Oh,
I got a long day Saturday because I'm meeting a friend for breakfast before the meetup in Guelph, then the meetup, then I got to go
Free-
home and get prepared to run a workshop.
nice.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
Woohoo. Good
times.
times.
And then Sunday's a secret day with a
Yeah.
few of the people on the panel here.
Just to watch
Yes,
our
sir.
Instagram stories.
Yeah.
So, everybody, thanks for tuning
So you
in.
guys are freezing on
and-
me. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, you're still frozen
Yeah.
in
Paul's
time.
Paul's frozen.
Go
Am I
watch
back?
a Disney
Am I
movie,
back?
people.
Oh,
You're
you're
back
back.
now.
You're back.
You're back. So I'll take that as a
Yay.
good night,
Sorry.
everybody. Thanks
What did
for
I miss?
tuning in. And Evans, any last words?
No, all I can say is just don't be your own. Don't block yourself.
Don't let yourself block yourself.
Block yourself. Just use the time you got, right? Whether it's indoors or outdoors, find something to shoot. The only way you get better at what you do is with practice. So
Very good.
practice, even if it's for 5 minutes a day. Do something.
Yeah. Brian?
Press that shutter button. Take photos, even if they suck. And believe me, everyone on this panel takes a lot of photos that suck still.
My
Oh,
bad.
yeah. You just
Very
never
true.
see him.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
digital. Don't be afraid to
Yeah.
delete.
We all do it. Anyway, check out everybody's YouTube channel. We all have them. We all would appreciate the views and the subscription. And let's go to Paul quick.
Am I
Paul
back?
frozen again?
Am I back?
You're kind of frozen.
I don't know what's happening.
Paul's getting choppy.
Oh,
And I'm the
Yeah,
one that's in the mountains.
I know. Paul's gonna move to a better company, like better.
Oh. okay. Paul's gone.
We lost
See you,
Paul.
Paul. Thanks for coming out. Everybody, thank you very much. It's been a fun night. And see you soon.
Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching.